It's Monday, November 17th, so that means I have a new set of rankings out for college basketball. We are slowly getting to the point where at basically everyone has at least played one quality opponent, but we're not fully there yet. There are definitely still a lot of teams on this list and not on this list that could be on the list that just haven't played any real quality opponents yet. So again, some of these are going to be based off projections, and we're kind of having to measure the quality of wins early in the season. My top four does stay the same. It's going to stay like that until they show me that it shouldn't, like, obviously losing a game, or if they vastly impress me in some kind of win they have, which could happen this Wednesday with an amazing matchup. UConn and Arizona playing each other. Wow, Arizona has had some very big wins so far versus Florida at the very early beginning of the season, but also UCLA they were able to get this week as well. And then Louisville moves up as well. They had the last laugh versus Kentucky, who I do still have as a top 10 team. But that Louisville offense and that Louisville backcourt is going to be a problem come March. And that is definitely the recipe to success when March rolls around. Illinois, they have been very impressive for me. They move up 3 spots. They're sized, their balanced nature I really love. Plus, not being 100% while doing all of that and beating Texas Tech, who I still respect as a team. Very impressive. Some fallers that we have, Michigan. They've looked like the team of last year, which you might think was great because they won the Big Ten, but they were a 5 seed for a reason. But the turnovers were the issue last year. They've been even worse through the first few games. They had 2 close games to, kind of middling power conference teams in Wake Forest and TCU. TCU having lost to a much lower opponent at the very beginning of the season, and they had very close games to both of those teams. So that doesn't, I don't love that, so I had to move them out of the top 10, and I had them at 10, but I had to move them down again because Gonzaga, who's the highest riser this week, has completely dominated similar levels of competition. Creighton, Oklahoma, they annihilated, and then they just beat Arizona State. So early in the season, that's a lot of good wins. I think that has to move them into the top 10, especially the way they've done it. Lots of the 1s and 2s for these are kind of just teams rising above them. So if I move a team down 1 or 2, it's not necessarily because I really don't like them. It's probably just because another team really rose up, like a Gonzaga or a NC State, who I'm going to get to here, because NC State and Indiana are kind of the ones that, while it was lower competition, they rise 4 spots for me because it's been very impressive offensively. NC State is playing VCU tonight, so we will kind of see how they are versus definitely a better team than they've played. But they have 2 of the 8 highest-ranked offensive players in the country so far for this very short season, in Darion Williams and Paul McNeil Jr. And Indiana looks back because Tucker DeVries looks back and better than ever.